Guys, it finally happened. I got banned in Bloodstrike, and like it was the most insane, kind of like freaky experience that I've ever had in this game. And yeah, man, it was just so weird. I got banned. Me. The person that makes content on this game on a daily basis. I'm very passionate about this game. And also, I am like the definition of fair play. I am against any cheats. I'm even against any macros, any like crosshair overlays. I'm kind of against all of that. And I'm the one that got banned? Man. This one is one for in the books. So, what actually happened to me? Well, we will find out. But before I do go into that topic, I want to let you guys know that there is a brand new tournament coming next week, the 12th of July. And this is going to be really, really exciting. Myself and a few other very passionate Bloodstrike players have set up a brand new scrim tournament server on Discord, and you guys can all be a part of that, and you guys can all register and participate in it. It's called Legend Scrims, and we're gonna have some really, really nice prizes for you guys to participate. It's gonna be very cool. It's gonna be very competitive. So grab your clanmates, grab your best friends that are competitive. And yeah, man, come and compete. It's gonna be a good time. And even if you're not a very competitive player, still come join the Discord. You're able to meet a lot of good players. And you know, possibly we will hold some giveaways in the future as well. But for now, let's hop into the video and let's see why I got banned. Okay, so the story behind the ban is actually really, really weird. So it was Thursday, it was update day, and basically I was at work. After work, I, got home and I wanted to get onto some Bloodstrike, play with some of the people from my clan in Nexus. And I did, I was playing some Bloodstrike with my clan members. We're having a good time in the new pixel mode. I was trying out a bunch of like crazy stuff with the new warp grenade, with the extra movement boost and all that stuff, because I'm the kind of person, like, if I can see some extra perks, I will try to make the most out of it. So we were having fun, and time was passing by. It was 6 p.m. and then we were like, oh man, we all need to grind some squad fight, right? So we decided to queue up for some squad fight because I am still not legendary, and I was trying to get the thing done for the Legendary Odyssey mission. So we hop into a squad game. First round, I didn't do anything, didn't get any kills because my clan members are literally just wiping the team before I even got to do anything. Second round, pretty much the same story. And then in the third round, I got a nice double kill, flanking up on a duo that was camping on like a building staircase. So I pull up on them, I get a nice double kill with my Vector, and then I get booted out of the game. Okay, I get booted out of the game, and I'm like, huh? Did I just get disconnected or something? And whenever I just click on the thingy to like log in, I suddenly had a message, and I kind of froze for a couple of seconds. I was like, dude, is this real? Like, I actually kind of like froze, and I was like, huh? I never thought I would see that screen on my screen with like saying the ban message. Now, first, I was kind of shocked, and what's so funny about the situation is that I was in voice chat with my clan members, and even they were like, huh, Lights, are you good? Like, you seem disconnected or something? And I wasn't replying for the like first 10 seconds, and I was like, huh? And then I told them, like, dude, you guys will never believe what just happened. So I explained them, and I read them the message out loud that was on my screen. The message was this: our system has detected abnormal data on your character. NX Lights, with my UID, your account has now been restricted from accessing the game. If you have any questions regarding the restriction, please contact customer service to submit a request for review. Your restriction will be lifted on the 3rd of July at 8 p.m., 24 minutes and 19 seconds. That is very precise. And I was kind of like in awe, and I didn't really read the message like properly. Like, I didn't process it when I read it out loud to my clanmates, and everyone was pretty much like shocked. Like, everyone was kind of like freaking out. It was kind of funny thinking back about it, but everyone was freaking out. So naturally, I actually messaged one of my friends as well, like someone that I trust a lot, and I told him like, dude, look at what I just got. And I was kind of like laughing about it because I couldn't just believe it. Like, I'm not the kind of person that I wouldn't be like crying about it. I was just like shocked but kind of laughing about it. And then finally, after a few minutes, I actually read the message again, and I realized that I got banned for 2 hours, because at the time it was about 6:30 p.m. and my ban is being lifted at 8 p.m. 24. So I literally got banned for 2 hours. And then I also read the message: the system has detected abnormal data on your character, which is very, very odd. So Naturally, the only thing that I thought would have happened was the new mode. I was messing around too much with the warp grenade and messing around too much with the movement speed, I think. So maybe the game thought that I was like, you know, doing some weird things, moving too fast, maybe teleporting too high. And yeah, I was pretty much convinced that it's a new mode. Either that or something else suspicious that can happen on the game. But I have never, ever, ever seen anyone be banned for 2 hours. Because imagine if I wouldn't have played Squad Fight, I would have just logged off on the game, and then a couple of hours would have logged back on, and I would have never even known about the ban. So the fact that this happened while I was playing was kind of funny, kind of shocking. But the reason for it is detected abnormal data. So I definitely think that it was related to the new mode, because we all know how buggy the new mode was when the update released. So is it related to that? I think so. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I will ever know what actually happened, because this is kind of very, very tedious. I only got banned for 2 hours. So is it really worth going through all the trouble contacting customer service just to find out why I got banned for 2 hours? I don't really know. But you know what? Whatever triggered the ban could potentially also happen to other people. And if you are one of those people, if you got banned for 2 hours in Bloodstrike like I did, I would love to know your story in the comments down below, so please leave it down below. I'm not talking about the permanent bans where you get banned for 10 years, and that is something that I want to talk about next, because that is a whole different topic, okay? And that topic is actually pretty interesting to address, because you can clearly see that this is an abnormal data ban, which basically means that if the game detects that something is off, they will restrict your access to the game, which makes sense because they're kind of suspicious that you might be cheating or you might be using third-party software, but the game is not sure, so they're just going to shortly and briefly time you out. This also happens, for example, if you click your mouse very, very fast, you can actually get restricted for about 1 day or even 7 days, depending on the severity. So yeah, if you're one of those people that is trying to shoot as fast as possible, not a good idea in Bloodstrike, because you can actually get banned for that. So yeah, anyway, that will be labeled as abnormal data. Now, that brings me also to the topic of people getting banned so much recently, but that is definitely different, because most people that actually do get banned, especially if you get a compensation notice, that means that that person was using some sort of third-party software or plugin or macros, that kind of stuff, and then in that case, it is definitely a legitimate ban of 10 years. Now, I know some of you guys are going to tell me, but lies, I've seen people get banned for 10 years and they didn't do anything. And honestly, guys, I'm gonna be quite honest, I don't believe that's true. Like, I have never seen anyone be banned for 10 years without it being justified. They had some sort of program running in the background which can mess up the game files. If it is a network program, it can send suspicious packages to the game, and then the game will also ban you because it thinks you're, you know, doing some sussy stuff on the network side of things. So what I'm trying to say is that those third-party bans where people get banned for 10 years is a very, very rare thing that happens unexpectedly. You know, people that do get banned for that, it's like pretty much, I want to say 99% of the time, it's pretty much right. I know that some people will be like, I didn't hack on my main account. Maybe I had a second account where I cheated on. But sometimes those adjusted files, if they're not repaired properly, or if they are still like traces of cheats on your PC or traces of viruses that can mess up with game files as well, then yeah, that also gets detected by the system and your main account will also get banned. I know some of you guys are going to say, but Lights, what about some of the content creators that also got banned? Well, let me tell you guys, if they are not clean, I don't think they are. And no offense to any of my fellow content creators, like, you guys, it's your responsibility to play the game however you want. Personally, I've never ran into this issue myself. And I also know that some people say that, yeah, but Lights, what about programs like Logitech G Hub or Razer Synapse? Those can also mess with the game files. Not really, to be honest. I have been using Razer Synapse for a year, and it has not messed up my game. I never got banned. Same for Logitech Hub. I don't think that gets you banned as well. Crosshair X can also not get you banned, because whereas I think Crosshair X is definitely a third-party application to gain an advantage in Bloodstrike, because you are literally getting a custom crosshair, I don't think it's something that can get you banned, because essentially what Crosshair X does is put an overlay on your screen, but it doesn't really mess with anything of the Bloodstrike files, and it doesn't do anything bad to the game. You know what I mean? It's just putting an overlay on your screen. So in a way, people that are saying that they got banned for those kind of things, I think that's not true. Maybe they have a virus on their PC that messes up with the Bloodstrike game files. Maybe they've used cheats in the past on an alt account and there was still traces left of it when they tried to play on their main account again. I don't know, but I definitely don't believe that people that got banned for 10 years, that they are innocent. I don't think that's true. I've seen it hundreds and hundreds of times. I've definitely seen cases of people getting banned because they were using some kind of like network application, and if that network application is sending packages to Bloodstrike, Bloodstrike can be like, oh, that is suspicious, don't want this, I think we're getting hacked, guys, and then you can also get banned. That is definitely true. But not every VPN does that, and I think most VPNs are actually pretty safe to use in Bloodstrike. I know I have a friend of mine that actually needs to use a VPN because otherwise she cannot access Discord, and she also doesn't have a stable connection on Bloodstrike otherwise. So I definitely see why people are using VPNs on Bloodstrike. It's to have a more stable connection, or sometimes to even like bypass certain like restrictions on regions. I get it. But anyway, I am yapping way too much. I got banned for 2 hours. I don't know what triggered it. Now, funnily enough, some people actually noticed that I did get banned because I am top 5 on the leaderboard. And if you get banned while you're on the leaderboard, you will disappear from the leaderboard and people will move up a spot. And you know what? Some people tagged me in Discord saying like, hey, Lights, I don't see you on the leaderboard anymore. You were top 5, right? And I was like, oh, really? I was kind of like pretending that it was a glitch because I was like, oh, man, I gotta keep quiet about this. But you know what? I thought it was pretty funny getting banned for 2 hours. So here we are making a video about it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned a thing or two about this video as to like why people get banned and the different reasons as to why people got banned. I got banned, I think by accident, or I was messing around too much with like the new perks in the new mode. And, you know, a 2-hour ban, I've never seen it. I might be the first person that got banned for only 2 hours in Bloodstrike. I thought it was funny, so I thought I'd share. Guys, if you are interested in joining Legend Scrims, go ahead and join the Discord server now. The registrations will open up very soon, so make sure you're there for it. And yeah, man, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Much love. Bye-bye.